So in today's video, I'm going to be going in depth on what the top 5 best solo, arena, and tournament drop spots are for Chapter 2 Season 6. So the season did launch 2 days ago, and for these past 2 days, I've been trying to determine what the top 5 solo drop spots are that are uncontested and have good loot. So make sure that you guys do check out these drop spots in-game for yourself. Make sure to write them down somewhere, or just remember them so that you guys will know to land there and practice them. Be sure to use code SONATAFN if you guys want to support me, and also please consider using 2 websites that I'm going to list right now. The first website is known as fortnite.gg or lootlake.info, whatever you guys want to call it. This website is really good if you guys want to try to map out loot routes and test various different POIs around the map. You can basically just see how many chests there are, where exactly the chests are located, and other various things around the map. And then the second website that I do want to give a shout out to is known as landingtutorial.com. So landingtutorial.com is a website that helps you learn how to pixel drop and get the best landing for every single place that you decide to try to drop at. I have gone over this in my how to pixel drop video, and it's extremely good if you guys want to get really used to dropping and having a good early game and competitive. And lastly, I would like to let you guys know that I'm going to be going from the least contested POI to the most contested POI in that order specifically. So the first landing location is known as Gas and Grub. This is the gas station that is in between Lazy Lake and essentially where the spire is right now. It can have up to 4 chests, and it is also very central and has a car just in case you guys want to rotate in those 2 ways. The gas station in this POI also has a bunch of noms so that you guys can potentially get peppers and coconuts and various different types of noms from these boxes. In terms of materials, this place has a river with a lot of brick and a lot of wood from the trees. As for metal, you guys can farm all around the gas station and get metal from the various stuff laying around. In terms of how contested this drop spot will be, there's going to be 1 other person, absolute maximum, when you guys do try to land here. And then lastly, for the loot route and how to loot when you guys are landing here, you guys should try to land the normal gas station and then rotate towards the spire, because there is a little branched off section with about 3 chests that you guys can decide to loot. So the second drop spot that I am going to be going over is known as the Junkyard. This is also going to be a split containing the gas station and the bridge as well. So this drop spot can have up to 8 chests spawning. There are also going to be noms spawning at the gas station, of course. And then there's also going to be the NPC known as Dummy, who can get you quests and you can upgrade weapons with. This is by far the best place to get mechanical parts, which can help you upgrade to a pump. Essentially, with the new crafting feature, you guys can break those broken down cars and you guys can get a bunch of mechanical parts and then upgrade and craft a pump shotgun. You can also upgrade to a Scar, however this is by far the best place to get the best loot on the entire map. There can also be 1 to 2 fishing spots in the river nearby. However, at most this is going to be contested by about 2 people. And in terms of the loot route, what you guys should do is try to land at the Junkyard, then rotate over to the gas station, and then over to the bridge where you guys can receive even more chests. So then the next drop spot is going to be known as the Pleasant Park Tower / Bridge Split. Obviously located in the northern part of the map, this drop spot can have up to 10 chests spawn there. There can also be 4 slurp barrels and a refrigerator that spawn nearby. Once again, since it does contain a gas station, it obviously will have noms for peppers as well. And below the bridge, there can be up to 3 fishing spots for you guys to fish. Once again, in terms of materials, this place can have metal from the bridge, mechanical parts from non-drivable cars, and it can also have wood from trees, rocks from bricks near the slurp barrels, and various other places of gold that you guys can break. And in terms of rotation, you guys can rotate using the new tower feature that sends you flying very, very far. And obviously this is going to be a little bit more contested. It'll have up to 2 people absolute maximum. And in terms of the loot route, you guys should try to land at the tower and then rotate downwards into the bridge and then into the gas station nearby. So the next drop spot is going to be a drop spot that I have gone over on the channel many times before. However, I cannot stress enough how good this drop spot is. It is going to be the trusty and handy shark. So obviously being located in the top left side of the map, it can have up to 11 chests, and there can also be 9 slurp barrels that spawn there. Once again, the shark is great for fishing, which is one of my favorite metas, so it can have up to 5 fishing spots surrounding the entire island. Obviously, it has 1 room with 2 noms barrels, so you guys do have the opportunity to get peppers and other various types of noms. But the big thing about Shark that has given it a large buff this season is that it can have a guaranteed legendary chest. And I'm not talking about the chests that make that very funny noise. I'm talking more about these chests that are extremely new and they were recently added this season, and they can drop you a guaranteed purple or legendary weapon. A lot of the time, these chests can contain purple RPGs, which are one of the most useful things to have right now in competitive. However, while the Shark is far from the center of the island, it does have 2 boats that you can potentially rotate with. So the shark obviously is going to be quite a bit more contested. It can have up to 3 people maximum. And in terms of the loot route, what you guys should do is you guys should try to land on the nose of the shark and then rotate out throughout the entire shark until you get to the boat area, and then you guys should try to rotate over to that little lake house and then take the boat from there and go on your way. So the final drop spot that I am going to be going over in this video is known as Weeping Woods. Now this is going to be the only named location on the entire list. However, you guys might be saying, why did you add a named location if you wanted to add uncontested spots? Well, Weeping Woods recently got a buff this season, and now it is arguably one of the best drop spots if you guys want to succeed this season. So this drop spot can have up to 15 chests, and it can also have 3 fish refrigerators, which are quite useful so that you don't need to fish. There are also tons of cars for metal and also crafting parts for pumps, and there are tons of materials here, as you guys should know. There are also various fishing spots around the area just in case you guys want some more fish, and there are also very easy center rotations, but if you need a car, there are some that spawn there. So this drop spot can be contested by up to 4 people maximum. However, that still isn't that much, so that I wouldn't recommend this drop spot to you guys. In terms of how to loot it, what you guys should do is try to land at the main building with more fishing freezers. You guys can check that out on Fortnite Tracker. I would recommend that you land there and then try to rotate throughout in a zigzag sort of pattern. However, Weeping Woods is the place that I will be landing this season for solos, and I would highly recommend it to anybody looking to succeed. Anyways guys, that is the video on the best solo drop spots for this season. If you guys did enjoy, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel if you guys want more of these types of videos. Be sure to check out all of my socials in the description if you guys do want to stay in contact with me. And also, once again, please consider using code ZONATAFN if you're purchasing the Battle Pass or just looking to buy a skin in the item shop. But that's about it for this video guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.